Herboso with Maxus Real Estate Group, and this is another episode of Foreclosure Exposure. Today, I have a very nice treat for you. I'm going to be featuring three properties that are auction properties where I'm going to show you how you can save thousands of dollars to be able to buy one of these properties. These properties are available right now here in Maryland, and you can save a lot of money. So if you're an investor or you're a first-time home buyer, you need to watch the show because I'm going to show you how you can get one of these properties and save thousands doing it. Again, my name is Fernando, and here is more information about me.
Thank you for participating in another episode of Saturday's Foreclosure Exposure, where we help you become an even better home investor and home buyer. Your host, Fernando Herboso, an investor, an author, entrepreneur, and broker-owner of Maxus Real Estate Group for Maryland and Virginia. With over 30 years of experience, Fernando has owned several rental properties, even a 30-unit apartment complex, where he managed hundreds of tenants and learned along the way the positive power of home ownership versus renting. Fernando is proudly a U.S. citizen born in Bolivia, South America. Coming to the U.S. early on, he has learned that each day is a new opportunity to improve yourself, to take a chance, and embrace it. If you are waiting for the right opportunity to buy your next home, Fernando will have you ready before you even know it. Please welcome Fernando Herboso once again to another episode of today's Foreclosure Exposure.
Okay, we're going to be talking about the first property. This is 4845 River Valley Way on Bowie, Maryland. This property is running, let me make this a little bit smaller so you can see the pictures. This property is worth $99,000 for auction. It don't look too bad for the price. I know it needs some paint, possibly some carpet and some repairs on the bathroom, but it's not like you're gonna have to replace everything on this house. This is not a bad looking property for the price. So let's check it out a little bit more so you can see. This property is located in Bowie, Maryland, $99,000, 3 bedrooms, 2 full baths. And let's see how many days been on the market, 19 days. As you can see, the market activity on the area of Bowie, 20720, is remaining around the same all the way since December 2019. As a matter of fact, new listings are jumping up. Look at this dark green area. It's showing that in June 2020, they had more listings that they did since October 2019. So you can see there's a lot of activity on the area. Let's look up some more information about this property because these are the things that we want to do for our clients once they're looking for a property. I just want to make sure you are going to get all the information and we try to give you all this information from different angles, not just going to Bright MLS and giving the information from there, but we can give you information about the key stats of this property, about the utilities, the parking situation, listing details, and for example, I can give you a quick evaluation of this property, and it's showing that if you go to these different 3 websites where they're doing an evaluation of our properties, they averaging around $226,000, and they only have it on the market for $99,000. Just make sure you understand you're not going to buy this property for $99,000. You're going to be competing. You're going to be competing with investors, or you're going to be competing with other buyers. But this is the key thing for you. When you're purchasing a home by an auction or foreclosure, you have to have somebody who has the knowledge of how to get these properties for you. And this is what we do with Maxus Real Estate Group. We try to compete. We're competing with investors so our clients can buy those properties as well. Investors are trying to buy these properties cheap so they can fix them and they can wholesale or retail to you later on. We want our clients to get these properties before them. And that's what I'm trying to tell you. We can help you get this information. I can give you about public record, the public record on this property. And I can even give you information about the original active mortgage that they have on this property. This is because this is a condo. It's considered a lot bigger, over 2 million, but this is putting all these condo townhouses together. So that's not just for that property. So just want to make sure you understand that. Information about the schools on this particular property. You have Woodmore Elementary School, Thomas Johnson for the middle school, and Duval High School. Look, I can give you demographics about the property. Can I give you information about the people that live around here? Property history. It is very important that you need to have this property history, because you want to know what's going on a year, 2 years, 3 years ago, and trying to see if they've been trying to sell this property a different way. All those things are very important for you to know so you can make the right bid on this property. And finally, we can give you information about even the buyer itself. You know, who is the buyer? I mean, who's the seller, the name of the seller, and get that information for you. So as you can see, this property at $99,000 is not going to last for a long time at this price. So you need to be registered in order for you to be able to purchase this property. Connect with me, call my office, and we'll be glad to set you up. If you're interested in buying a property in Bowie and you want something like an investment property, or your first-time home buyer that you're paying like over, let's say, you may be paying $1,200 a month. Well, this property is going to be a lot cheaper for you if you buy it right now, because the interest rates are one of the lowest we've seen in a long time. The next property that I'm going to be featuring is going to be on Old Marlboro Pike and Upper Marlboro. This property caught my attention for many reasons. This is a single family home. It's got a pretty good size property, a lot of land, very nice looking house with a deck. That's a great place to have a barbecue in the weekends in the summer. Look at that place to play soccer, football with your kids. You even have a little shop out there. You can work on cars or do carpentry work. I imagine this is the area for the entrance and the living room with a fireplace. They're pretty big size rooms, you know. Wood floors, baseboard heating, ceiling fans. Kitchen has got a little things that you need to do in this kitchen, but it's presentable. It's not really bad. As you can see, there's some damage on here on this cabinet. So more likely the first thing you may want to do is replace those cabinets, or as a minimum, at least replace the doors or the cabinets. And maybe it's the time to convert these cabinets to white, because everything looks too woodsy, you know. Great picture, guys. We got this, the room is handing out. There's a stage specifically for you to start cleaning up this room, but it's a big size room, ceiling fans. Look at this area right outside the deck. This is perfect for the winter time, you know, to be able to sit down and drink some coffee and read a good book. You know, this is perfect. I mean, this is a great area for the backyard. There's a lot of places to entertain. This must be one of the small bedrooms. It's another small bedroom. So this must be the master bedroom. I can just imagine that. So, and this is got to be the basement. Obviously, you can see some things needs to be replaced. And you get a pinball machine to go with it. So, oh, look at this. This big surprise. You know, this is specifically what I was going to tell you, is that you can actually buy this house with another family. If you are like a lot of Hispanic people, for example, like to get together, you know, they don't have that many sources of money. I mean, that's what I mean. Sources of money to buy a home. They get two families together, a brother and a sister, and they get the kids. So somebody can live downstairs and they have their own kitchen. Somebody have to live outside, upstairs with their own kitchen. But the two of them put their incomes together. They put their credit together, and we can help them get a loan for a bigger house that they will normally they will normally qualify for on their own. So this is a great thing. So this is another property that I want to feature. I want to tell you. So the price on this property is $250,000. You know, just to let you know, a $250,000 property. Let's check right now. What is going to be the payments? So I don't know if you can see this right now, but I can tell you that if you're going to put zero down payment, zero, okay, no down payment, you're going to pay the whole thing. Your payments is $1,585 based on the current market conditions. So you have to understand that that this property, if you take in consideration the low interest rates, the prices are going to be phenomenal for you. This property is being on the market a total of 8 days, $250,000. Let's check what's going on in the zip code 20772. This is for Upper Marlboro, and we're seeing that it is a little bit on decline as far as the listings. So you're gonna have some competition for this house. More likely, you're gonna have to pay more than $250,000. But you can look at the closed sales, also very steady, even going up a little bit. So this is and understand there's a pandemic from February to June. There's a pandemic in between. And look at the real estate course of action. You know, there's not much change. As a matter of fact, you know, there is a lot more listings in April. And as you can see, the orange lines is showing a steady climb of closed sales. So market is very steady around that area. So this is another property that we can also give you information. Let's check about specific information about, let's see. As you can see, the heating is a baseboard heating, hot water is a natural gas, cooling is central AC. We don't know about the condition of the air conditioner, but we'll check. We're going to check some public records now. On this particular property now, we can see more or less about the information about this property as far as the, hold on, let me see. The year that was built is 1962. The property is 1,617 square feet. You know, it looks a lot bigger than that, to be honest with you. I mean, I'm kind of surprised at the size. It's got an attached garage. So, let's see. What else can we give you? Let's see the schools. The schools, we're gonna have Barack Obama for the elementary school, James Madison Middle School, and Dr. Henry Wise for the high school. The property history, we want to check the property history to making sure. Let me see, this is taking a little bit longer. Here it is. This property, there's really nothing to report. There's in May 22nd, this is the time when it changed ownership, so they can put it on auction and as a living trust. And we can also look at the mortgage and find out that there's no mortgage found on this property. And finally, I want to also show you the valuation of the property, what are people are saying about this property. And they're reporting $375. This is the average of valuations from different types of websites that they look at it and give you more or less a rough estimate what the house is going to be worth. But if you're starting at $250,000 and they're evaluating at $375, there's plenty room for you to save some money and get this property at a good price. So I think this is a great buy for somebody who has a family or two families where they can split between each other and buy this whole house for themselves. Also a great thing for an investor. You can go over there, redo the whole house, and you still got a lot of room if the evaluation is around the $375. So it's good for both ways, for investors and for first-time home buyers or families. The next property I want to show you is, let me see, let me move this thing out of the way. It's going to be this one. This is a particular important property for us because this is one of our listings. And I just wanted to show you, this is in Muncie Road in Land Rover, and this property is in an auction for $200,000. As you can see, the house is one level and it's pretty clean. It's got a fenced backyard. This is perfect for your dog. All wood floors. There is not a stitch of carpet in this place. Nice kitchen, updated appliances, brand new cabinets. Bedrooms are a pretty good size also at the same time. And it has only one bathroom, 3 bedrooms, 1 full bath. But this property is listed at $200,000, starting point $200,000. So 3 bedrooms, 1 bath, and you want to see what's going on in the market and the zip code of 20785. This is close to Land Rover, and this is close to where the Redskins play, where the Redskins lose, actually, you know, because the Redskins Stadium is very close, and I don't even know what they're going to be called this year, but it's close to the stadium. Not walking distance, but it's close enough. Green represents the number of listings, new listings, pretty steady since January, the same number of listings. It's a little bit low right now, more likely because of the pandemic, but it's showing also a great healthy market. Look at the closed sales on the orange, steady going up this year since January 2019. So I like that. And this is something that obviously will be a special deal for you because we are the listing company for this property. And this is the type of properties that we bring to our clients. And obviously, you know, on this particular property, we work for the seller. We cannot represent you as a buyer, but still, we can give you the right information for you to get this property at a pretty good price. $200,000, I don't think is a bad deal. So looking about some of the information about, let's look at evaluation. It's around the same place, $201,000. But let me tell you why I think this property is worth a lot more. It's because of the location, very close to 495, and a number of other places, and very close to Washington, D.C. And you don't have to do anything on this property to move in. They're ready to go. Schools, William Paca Elementary School, Kenmore Middle School, and Duval High School. And property history, basically the sellers are selling this property and they're ready to deal with you. So give me a call if you're interested in this property. This is in 7761 Muncie Road, Land Over. Maxus Real Estate Group and myself are the listing agents for this property. This is an auction property, very different than a regular sale on the MLS. Please give me a call if you want some more information. I'll be glad to give you that information. I told you at the beginning that I was going to give you 3 properties, and but while I was preparing for this, I found another property, and I want to talk to you about this too because I think this is also something that we need to know. This is a little bit on the high side, $295,000, but this is in Upper Marlboro. But look at this single family home. How beautiful it is. Perfect cement driveway, concrete driveway. Look at that backyard. You got a blank canvas here. You can put whatever you want. You can put a nice huge deck, nice patio area. But look at this kitchen. Needs some work. As you can see, new cabinets and new like that. But I'm going to show you why I think this is a great property for the price, because this is perfect for an investor, or this is perfect for a person that wants to buy a house. They have some knowledge of doing some construction on the house, and you don't have to do all this at the same time. You can start taking your time and do this because, as you know, there are 2 ways you can gain equity on a house. You gain equity by buying it in the right location and wait for the property to go up, and also you get money by fixing this property. Let's say putting about $10,000 on this property and raising the value of the property by $25,000. Just because you put a brand new kitchen, that was a good reason why this property will go up in value. And that's what we recommend, especially if you're a first-time investor. This is the things that you want to look at. New change of paint, new floors, and you have this huge home that has so many possibilities. So I imagine this is the bedroom, more bedrooms. It's got some hideous painting job, but you're gonna have to fix it. But this is how you save money. And they even took the doors from the cabinets. But I think this property is a great looking property for the price. This property is being on the market for 144 days, and they're ready to sell this property. Look at the statistics on the same zip code, 20772. You can see the new listings are slowly dropping since January. So that's a good sign that this property is going to be going up in value. Look at the solds, the orange lines. As you can see, since January, they start going up a little bit. They drop a little bit on May, but June, they go back up again. So that's not really a bad market activity in this area. 4 bedrooms, 2.5 baths. $295,000. Just wanted to show you what $295,000 will mean to you. If you go to a VA loan and put 0 down, which you can do that with a VA loan, your payments will be $1,818 for such a big home. That is not a bad deal. So let's look at finally the other information about this property. $295,300. The lot itself is about 1/4 of an acre, and it's got 2,370 square feet. The heating is forced air, natural gas. The cooling is central AC. Obviously, the sewage and the water are public. So let's look at the valuation that's going on. Valuation is around the same, 302,186. Obviously, you have to take in consideration that you're going to have to put money on this house to bring it up there. And I'm looking for the property history. I want to see what's going on with this property. They had it on the market before at 309 and expired. Now it's in 295. So basically meaning that there's a chance that you may be able to get this house for even less price. And I think this is going to be a great opportunity for somebody. So that is exactly what I wanted to show you. Schools is Rosarieville and Elementary, James Madison Middle School, Frederick Douglass High School. So those are the properties that I want to show you today. And I just wanted you to have notice that we can bring you some of these properties at a very good price. The only thing you need to do is call us, Maxus Realty Group, at the number that you're going to see at the end of this video presentation. But we're here to help you, and not only going to help you find the right properties, we want you to find the properties that is going to save you money, but also we're going to help you prepare, because that's one of the things that we pride ourselves in with the agents with Maxus Realty Group. We take you by the hand. We find out what are your needs, whether you're an investor, a first-time home buyer, somebody who needs credit, somebody who needs money for the down payment, no matter what. And we will try to put you in a position so you can go and basically compete with investors that are trying to buy these houses so they can fix them and sell them for much, much more money. And that's the position we want to put you. Once you prepare and we help you with all those things and we say, okay, we're ready to go. It may not be this house, it may not be the next house, but when you're ready, I can assure you 100% we're going to pounce on the right property for you, the one that you like and the location that you like, and I can save you thousands of dollars. We have done it before and we can do it again. Again, my name is Fernando Herboso with Maxus Real Estate Group, and I am happy that you have found this episode. We're going to be Saturdays, every Saturday at 10 a.m. in the same place. Please give us a call if you're ready to go. Thank you.